Hey everybody, PC Outcast here, back with more of the overpowered Nightblade. And yeah, as 5-Arm pointed out, we left behind Marrow's heart, and we could have sacrificed that to Sithis and got some nice favor with him, but that didn't happen, so...
Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Bigger? Gabriella mentioned something about Cicero.
The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving about the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
Why me?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Justify a fool.
Right.
A fool now.
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother. Now be quiet. Just rest.
Alright, so Babette.
I believed in Cicero, but he's betrayed us all.
Yeah, what do you have for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Human hearts? Human flesh? That sort of thing? Ingredients? No. Well, that's very sad. So, she doesn't have any.
Have to be done.
Unfortunate. Cicero's room. Volume 3, yeah, we gotta read these over. These are epic. Explains the history of Cicero pretty epically. Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And final volume. And Into the Void? No, just the Void. Value 500? Did I read that right? 500 gold for that book. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's read them over. 18th of Evening Star, 4th Era, 186. As I begin this new phase of my life, I have decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there is no record of what has transpired, it almost seems as an affront to Sithis himself. So I am determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin who has pledged his blade and his life to the Dark Brotherhood. 23rd of Evening Star, 4th Era, 186. I've arrived safely in the Shaden Hall sanctuary and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming. For this sanctuary knows suffering, knows sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt its halls. So who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by the dread father's side. First of Rain's Hand, 4th Era, 187. So this is the next year. Completed the Baroness contract. She died well. Her handmaiden, less so. 12th of Rain's Hand. Shaden Hall suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our footholds throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolidation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have a physical presence, like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's Hand. The listener, Elisane Dupree, has been visiting with us for several days, down from her private residence in Breville. She and Rasha have been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadowscale training facility of Archon in Blackmarsh, but ultimately decided we lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. 27th of Rain's Hand. Completed the arena contract. I ultimately decided to pose as a starstruck fan and immediately got into the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the great forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. So... yeah. Fortunately, he's not the adoring fan from Oblivion, but kind of did the same thing as the adoring fan. Alright, Volume 2. 7th of Sun's Height, 4th Era, 188. So it was a year later. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to Corsairs, and it's just a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. 5th of Last Seed. We received word today. The Wayrest Sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the Corsairs. There were no survivors. There are now only 3 active Brotherhood strongholds remaining. The Shadenhall Sanctuary, here in the Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in a forest in Skyrim, and the Corinth Sanctuary of Elsewhere. The Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed and its members integrated into our own ranks here in Shadenhall. I will embrace those new family members as warmly as I was when I first made my home here. 27th of Hearthfire. The situation in Breville grows more dire. The city has erupted in violence, due to a war of control being waged by Cyrodiil's 2 strongest skooma traffickers. The listener, Elisane Dupree, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residents. 1st of Sun's Dusk. Things in Breville have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed, and Elisane Dupree has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother, hidden below the remains of the statue. If the crypt is discovered, Elisane Dupree will, of course, protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Rasha is sending Garnag and Andronika to aid in the crypt's defense. I begged to accompany them, but Rasha wouldn't have it. He says my place is here, defending this sanctuary, and I must, of course, respect that decision. 12th of Sun's Dusk. Botched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when her daughter stepped into the room. I had little choice at that point. 21st of Sun's Dusk. So much has happened since my last entry. After Garnag and Andronika, I'll say, left for Breville, we stopped receiving communications from the city. We feared the worst. This morning, those fears were confirmed, when Garneg returned alone, transporting a most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garneg told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of Sithis' servants. The crypt of the Night Mother raided, dearest sister Andronica cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honored Alysanne Dupree, burned alive in a storm of mage fire. Garneg, though gravely injured, he will most certainly lose his right eye, managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. He's been on the road making his way back here since that tragic night. See, so far he's still sane, right? Cicero is, sounds sane. He's a mass murderer, but he's not the way he is now. Yet. 23rd of Sun's Dusk. Now that things have settled down, the reality of our situation has finally come to bear. We are a dark brotherhood without a listener. With no listener, the Black Sacrament will go unheard. Surely the Night Mother will speak to someone soon, thus choosing a new listener to take Alysanne Dupree's place. Until that happens, though, we must take to the streets. We must hear the pleas of the desperate and vengeful. The people of Tamriel must never know, that their prayers for the Night Mother are going unheeded. 24th of Morning Star, 4th Era 189. So this is a year later again, or I'm not sure exactly what the different months are, so. It is a new year, and 2 months since the Night Mother first arrived here at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and still the unholy matron has not seen fit to speak to any one of us. And so Rasha has decided to revive an ancient Dark Brotherhood tradition, the appointing of a keeper, a guardian whose sole duty is the safeguarding of the Night Mother's remains. The remaining members of the Black Hand will make their decision tomorrow. 25th of Morning Star, I have been chosen. By some incomprehensible twist of fate, the Black Hand has named me the Night Mother's keeper. In all honesty, I am both incredibly honored and deeply saddened. This means the end of my contracts. I'll be lucky to lift a blade again. Thankfully, Rasha has promised me one final contract before I accept my new duties. 30th of Morning Star. The Jester lies dead. My final contract has been completed. Oh, how he laughed and laughed until he didn't. Third First Seed. I have settled well into my new role as keeper. It is my duty to not only keep the Night Mother's shrine clean and the candles lit, but to tend to the body as well. The Night Mother's crypt was a consecrated place, shroud kissed, absent of sunlight, and safe from the world above. Removed from there, the remains are subject to the filth and corruption of the living. The body is perfectly preserved, so the concern is not physical, but rather spiritual. The remains must be sanctified regularly so that they may continue to serve as a conduit for the Night Mother's soul. Our matron's eternal spirit may travel the void freely, but it is through her own earthly remains that she communicates with the listener. And so I wash the corpse weekly with the requisite oils, recite the ancient incantations, and personally see to the extermination of any insects or rodents. If the Night Mother does not speak, it will be because she chooses not to, not because she is unable. This is my responsibility. This is my vow. 12th of Mid-Year. Months and months and months, and no listener. Why won't the Night Mother speak to me? I am worthy as keeper, but not as listener. I protect Our Lady, keep her sanctified, but still she will not grace me with her voice. 4th of Sun's Height. So long since I worked my blade, so long since I saved a soul, but I am now keeper, no longer a taker. I think back fondly on my hours with the Jester. His laughter, his screams, his pitiful cries, and then, as the end drew near, his laughter once more, merry in death as well as life. I was honored to know him. Oh boy, he's becoming obsessed. 1st of Hearthfire, 4th Era, 189. Shadenhall has erupted into violence and chaos like so many other cities before it. The sanctuary has remained unbreached, but for how long? Our numbers are few, and with no speaker, the contracts have dwindled almost to nothingness. Rosh's hold on the sanctuary is slipping. 26th of Frostfall. Silence! Deafening silence! In my head, in my head, in my head. It is the silence of the void. The silence of death, the silence of the void, seeping into me through the mother. The silence is hatred, the silence is rage, the silence is love. Okay. Are you doing okay there, Cicero? 4th of Evening Star. Today, Rasha declared himself listener, claiming the Night Mother spoke to him at last, but when questioned, he could not name the binding words. Liar! Deceiver! His charade must not stand. 5th of Evening Star. Rasha is dead. As commanded by the silence, so did I obey. I did not wield the knife, oh no, but dipped the honey softly sweet into Garnag's eager ear. He is a good brother, a loyal brother, to both Cicero and our matron. He did the deed gladly. 10th of Sun's Dawn, 4th Era, 190. Only 3 of us left, Cicero, Garnag, Pontius. 15th of Sun's Dawn. The Night Mother remains silent. I remain unworthy. The sanctuary remains doomed. 3rd of First Seed. I can hear it, deeper and deeper, louder and louder, punctuating the silence like thunder on a calm evening. Laughter. 4th of First Seed. Laughing, 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 laughing. It is the jester, a voice from the void to cheer poor Cicero. I accept your gift, dearest Night Mother. Thank you for my laughter. Thank you for my friend. 16th of Rain's Hand. 4th Era, 191. Pontius is dead. A Dark Brotherhood assassin was killed by a common bandit while walking the streets of Shadenhall. How can something so sad be so funny? 17th of Rain's Hand. I love the laughter, dearest Night Mother, but still I long to hear your voice. It's not too late. Speak to me, my mother. Speak to me that I may set things right. I can save the sanctuary. I can save the Brotherhood. You can have the laughter. Take it back. And exchange, then, the laughter for your voice? Second of Second Hand. Second of Second Seed. It's not safe to leave the sanctuary. We'll stay here. All is well. 29th of Last Seed. Garnag is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Left to get food, but he'll be back. It's only been 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 12 moths. 4 sloths. 21st of Sun's Dusk. 4th Era, 192. Cicero is dead. Cicero is born. The laughter has filled me so very completely. I am the laughter. I am the jester. The soul that has served as my constant companion for so long has breached the veil of the void finally and forever. It is now in me. It is me. The world has seen the last of Cicero the man. Behold, Cicero, full of hearts, laughter incarnate. 28th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era, 200. So this is 8 years later? 8 years later. Found the old journal, decided to write a treatise on silence, sound, darkness, and light. How long has it been since the Night Mother first came here? How long since I was made keeper? How long since I became the fool? Since I have been alone? Since Shadenhall fell? Since they started pounding on the door like so many hammered heartbeats? It's dark in here and quiet. Poor Cicero no longer hears the laughter, for he is the laughter. There is no listener in Shadenhall, no listener in Cyrodiil, no listener in me. We must leave here. Before the sanctuary falls, before the Night Mother burns, before the Dark Brotherhood withers, before the laughter dies. 29th of Sun's Dusk. I took a stroll and spied a maid, but matron's duty stayed my blade. So busy now I miss the thrill, if only I had time to kill. And the final volume, 30th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 200. I have written the letters, so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener remains, no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill. But is that family still brotherhood, or something else? Something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still we must go, tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. 22nd of Evening Star. Sick, sick, sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good days, the old days, of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong, blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. 23rd of Evening Star. The passphrase is mine. I have found it in a letter, ancient as the sanctuary itself. The black door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of First Seed, 4th Era 201. The sanctuary is home, as I had dared hope. Cool and dark and lovely, my sanctuary, sanctuary from all. I know it's as every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. My sanctuary. The guardians know me, recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me. And Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. 13th of First Seed. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silent. So silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence has returned. Now that I am laughter and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. 1st of Rain's Hand. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener, and never will be, but I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon, but Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary. A place to rest and ply my trade, for I once more take up the blade, and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes, as fits my whim. Wow! I just loved that, though. When I first read that, it was so great. It, opened my eyes to what happened to Cicero. Mammoth Tusk. Okay. Talk to Astrid again. Well, I found some stuff, Astrid. Cicero's nuts, but I guess we all knew that.
Have you found something?
Yes, Cicero's journal.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Mm-hmm. An abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. I have the passphrase.
Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
Oh, it's ancient. Apparently one of the first sanctuaries in Skyrim. It hasn't been used by the Brotherhood in close to 100 years. If you say Cicero has gone there, it stands to reason that he's familiar with the place. That means you'll be fighting him on his own ground. Tread carefully.
As crazy as Cicero is, he seems loyal at least. Did something set him off?
No, nothing. At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful.
Aha.
But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
Okay, isn't there any way to work this out? I mean, Cicero's a brother. Won't that upset the Night Mother if we kill him?
Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. This sanctuary is a family. And we've always welcomed those shunned by society. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? In truth, I've rarely met a lunatic I haven't liked. Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. The Night Mother's ways simply are not our ways. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price.
What can you tell me about yourself?
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination. I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances. So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more, and so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
All right.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
I don't suppose you... No, you don't sell anything. Oh, Agnes is dead.
Lunatic would completely snap. Don't worry, my friend. I'll spare you the facetious quip about killing a defenseless old woman. Infiltrating an occupied military fort and making it out in one piece is nothing to joke about. Well done. Your payment for services rendered.
Any other contracts?
Well, yes, 2 of them. But you're reaching the end of what I have available. Your targets are a dark elf wizard named Maloril in the dwarven ruin of Mazinchaleft, and Helvard, the housecarl of Falkreath. Kill these 2, and I'll have one last contract to give you. I'm just finalizing some details now.
That's too bad. What can you tell me about Maloril?
He's dangerous. Very dangerous. A rogue dark elf mage doing research into dwarven artifacts should be both respected and feared. Just not by you.
And Helvard?
He's the housecarl of Falkreath. You know what that means? He's the bodyguard to the Jarl himself. So be careful.
Haha. Any thoughts on the current situation?
Going after Cicero now would be a fool's errand. That little jester is currently being digested in Arnbjorn's stomach. Mark my words.
Oh. Yo.
Good luck.
Burn that
Oh.
little
And try
How are you doing, Vizira?
It only hurts when I laugh.
Oh. Any thoughts on the current situation?
Yes, do not underestimate Cicero. A man like that, small and foolish, is easy to mock. To underestimate. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Gotcha.
Right.
And, where's Gabriella? She's still back there? She was back here. Yeah.
It was a truly terrifying scene.
Whoops.
Beautiful in some respects.
What are your thoughts?
I feel only pity for Cicero. He must die, of course, but can any of us truly blame him for his actions? We mocked him, disrespected the old ways. Our actions were shameful. Surely the Night Mother weeps this day.
Okay, so we've got the Housecarl of Falkreath. I mean, that's just right around the corner, so we could do that. We have to behold Shadowmere, though. This should be interesting. Behold! The bubbling, oozing nastiness that is Shadowmere. Bubbling, oozing pool of demonic oil. Oh, hello there, Shadowmere. How are you doing, my friend? How are we doing for time? Okay. Sort of middle of the day. Whoa, whoa, where are we going? Damn dragon. I don't want to get into a fight with you, Mr. Dragon. Oh, great. How do I dismount this thing? I don't know what the key is to dismount. No, no. I want, controls. Good grief. Really? Really? Oh, that was interesting. I thought it was, oh, there we go. I thought it was R for some reason. But it's not. There we go. Perfect opportunity to deal with certain people. And no, wait. Him. Oh yeah, this is gonna work fabulously. While everybody's distracted. Oh boy, that's kind of bright. Can we disengage the night vision? No? Okay, great. Oh. We might actually get really lucky here. With him being fast asleep. Feed. And again. Whoa. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Look at all the blood. Really? What is going on? I can't feed on him again. How disappointing. Are you actually dead this time? Grief. Can I really not turn off? now it's disappeared again. Man, this is really, really glitchy. Yeah, it won't disengage night vision. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I don't think he's aware of me. So Halvard is dealt with, and we got this guy in Mazinchalift, and we need to hunt down Arnbjorn. Can I? No, we've got enemies. We'll just move off. Let them deal with the dragon. It was unintentional, but I do kind of like this whole situation where we're a non-dragonborn, and you know there's the whole dragon war stuff is going on. You know, there's dragons about, but we're not actually involved in that. Uh-oh. Someone whispers to me. Oh, and man, the range on this thing is crazy. Who is that? Why? Oh. And I think they're dead anyway. I didn't get a notification that I got the kill. I guess it doesn't. Sometimes it accepts that. It's like, well, they died, so here's the money. Even if I was not the one that caused the death. Found Star Sanctuary just around the corner. And by the way, we're not going to kill Cicero. No. No, no, no. We are going to have Cicero as a follower. Oh, that texture. A little bit off. Oh, hello. Arnbjorn.
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
Well, of course, I'm the best. You okay?
What gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where's Cicero now?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
I know the phrase. I'll get Cicero, you go home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Sounds good to me. You know, one of these days, I'm gonna have to do a Dark Brotherhood run where I just murder people with an axe.
What is life's greatest illusion?
What are my options? The one where you saw a lady in half, being happily married. Dreams are reality, and realities are really a dream. Sorry, innocence. Innocence. Innocence, my brother. Small purse. With a black band. Increases light armor skill by 18 points. Lockpicking is 18% easier. Increases magic resistance by 18%. Okay. Yes, actually. That reminds me. So there is we're looking for the ring, no, the Eye of Sithis, Dawnstar Sanctuary before the torture room, or before finding Cicero.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best to defeat the best.
Well, you nearly managed. Jester's clothes. Yes, please. Okay. 2 different ways. This is a secret way in and out. I guess that is after we get this place rolling again. I just heard somebody pull out a dagger. Oh, hello.
This isn't at all what Mother would want. You kill the keeper or I kill the listener. Now that's...
Sorry, Sanctuary Guardian. But you're gonna have to go down. Can I not search the body? No. Note. Okay. Ruined book. Sheesh, that's nasty. That's really nasty.
Always stickler for details, get it? Stickler! Oh, I say.
Was that 509 critical damage? Wow. Okay. Fire and darkness. One-handed. Don't really need a marksman lesson, but sure. Lost Legends. Take that. Oh, 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 oh. Does that damage those guys? Oh, it does. A little bit. They don't seem to be too bothered by the whole burning thing. $614. Wow, and a level. Let's do a little more health, I guess. And okay, so we don't need that. Would be kind of nice. Conjuration, yeah, we can't level that up yet. Illusion. I think we're pretty good for most of this stuff, actually. Alteration. What are we using for in the alteration tree? Just Curse of Exhaustion right now. One-handed, can we get the next? No. Attacks with a dagger deal 25% more damage if you rapidly hit the target 3 or more times. Sure. Oh, and light armor maybe? Could put a point in there. I think sneak is more or less done. Smoke screen. Shadow warrior. Sure. Let's grab that.
You're still alive. Cicero respects the listener's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
You're not what you used to be. Oops. Oof, that is so bright. Can I really not disengage the night eye? Like, what is going on? What is going on with this? It just won't... It won't turn off. Oh, you guys are like right next to each other. Okay. Okay, we can deal with this. We can deal with this. You go run off. Yeah, this is entirely too bright. Okay, this is where we were. That's interesting. I got like a portcullis kind of thing protecting that. Oh, this is so bright, and I just can't turn it off. It's completely broken. That's barred from the other side. Okay. Oh, this guy's back. No. Tuska.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see.
Oh, so close. So close. There you go. Stop running around. Ow.
So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
Oh. So there's something over there. And then there's you. Sure. Apparently we don't need to deal with him at all. Oh, that looks like blood. What exactly is the point of having that when you have a chain right next to it to lower it? Coffins filled with former members of the sanctuary? Is that what that is?
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we should just
Whoa, easy there, buddy.
bygones be bygones.
Well, this is nice. Oh, pardon me. This is nice. Politics and law, plays, poetry, riddles, instruction and research, history and lore, fiction, faction books, biographies, and esoteric texts.
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly bad about these my way.
There's another trap.
Tell me that hooking sheepdog will blend to death. No.
The hulking sheepdog did not. Eye of Sithis. You okay there, Cicero? Nearby living creatures, but not undead or Daedra, can be seen through walls. Allows the wearer to cast a powerful detect life spell called Eye of Sithis. Okay. So this would replace our necklace of sneaking. And there's Cicero. And we should probably pop that open too. Alright, Cicero.
You caught me. I surrender.
There's only one cure for your madness, Cicero. Me. You're a traitor. By Sithis, all traitors must die. Remain silent.
You prefer to listen? Of course. The listener listens. A joke. A funny joke. I get it. Then listen to this. Don't kill me. Let poor Cicero live. I attacked this trumpet Astrid. I did. And I do it again. Anything for our mother? Return to the pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intestines. But lie. Yes, lie. Lie and let me live.
Kill him or leave the sanctuary. Simple as that, eh? Okay. I just need to do a little bit of looting here, my friend. And apparently I'm supposed to kill one of the... My ancestors want me to kill one of the... things. That's weird. Oh boy. Okay. Guys, here. One. There you go. I'm not welcome. And oh man, they're kind of crazy. Really? 15 points damage? Are you serious? Like what is going on? Arr. Arr. Are you taking damage? You should be taking bleed damage. I guess they are spirits, so. Okay, am I hidden now again? Can I get a... There you go. I'm just gonna have to take these guys down. They are having some real issues. Ooh, look at that one. Level 46, 465 health, 215 magic, 145 stamina, and this guy's only 60? Oh, 12 points of damage? What is happening? Is that working? Frost Cloud. Frost Cloud is resisted. Crushing Darkness. Not really. Just use all the things. All the things. Yeah, no magic. Oh, he's going down. There you go. Oh, it didn't kill that guy? Really? That... Oh, man. It's ridiculous. He is slowed. Laughing Ghost? No, that's the jump forward thing. I was looking for the ancestral stuff, but I don't have that either. Can't cast that. Oh my goodness. How can he take so little damage? I can't get a sneak attack on him. There we go, finally. Okay. Oh, I set the trap off. No, not that way. Wow, we're moving quick. And who are we still in? We're still in combat with somebody? Somewhere? No, not that way. Is this the only way out of here? Oh, I just realized I could have been stabbed there. Oh, good God. The brightness, though. Can we please turn the vampirism thing off? Do I have anything else I gotta do? I'm supposed to kill this guy. Okay, where's this guy? Oh. It's actually really close. Oh, can I please? Ah, thank goodness it's finally gone. And it's daytime. Okay, we're going to wait till nightfall. I'm sure standing out here is going to be fine. Couldn't possibly hurt a vampire, could it? Whoa. That's a lot darker than I was expecting. Okay, this night vision thing is really buggy, so I'm going to switch back to Night Eye instead. Yeah, we're not going to use that anymore. We're going to use this. Better. It doesn't look as good, but it works better. And let's pray. Oh, right. Can't pray without human flesh. Gotcha. And I just realized the time. Oh my goodness. So we're going to have to do the final contract and returning to Astrid and so forth in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. We will see you then.